Yo guys, how's it going, and welcome back to this Rainbow Six Siege video. Now today, as you saw by the title, this is more spots on the new operation in the new Cafe Duskovsky, and I thought I'd show you because I'm using these spots myself because I find them pretty good. With that said, obviously this is the second upload today. There should be gameplay coming along later tonight-ish. It should be quite a small video, but hopefully you do enjoy it. But apart from that, if you're new around here, hit the subscribe button, the like button, and don't forget to enter the giveaway. And also put on notifications because I upload every single day, so why not? But apart from that, let's get into it. So guys, the first actual spot is here. Now, there used to be an actual spot where you could hide in like a cabinet and watch on this door. Well, I've got kind of a different way. So what you want to do is vault on top of here, walk across the end without falling off. So it does take some balance, or just get a straight arc and you're good. Then from there, what you want to do is just come by these silver kind of serving trays, go prone, move over to the left a bit, and then what you want to do is go onto your camera. Now from this, what it actually does is when you go into your camera, for some reason it drops your height, making you not very noticeable at all, and you can drop just even a bit more, so when they do come through, you won't be seen. So there, that is the bit you want to go to, and as you can see on the camera right now, a tiny bit of my head's coming through. So guys, say for instance they're coming through, they're not going to notice you at all, you get a nice shot on them, and they're just going to be dead. It's an easy spot, it takes a few seconds to get there, and it's just handy if you're defending, say for instance, this library room. Now guys, we've mentioned the library room, that's that spot done, and then I've got an actual spot in the library room which could help you quite a bit. So guys, with the second spot being in the library, I've barricaded this up just to start the scenario, and so what's going to happen now is what you want to do is come over to this kind of like bookcase / shelf there, vault on top. Then from there you want to make these exact holes. Perhaps maybe not this hole, but this one definitely. So what this allows you to do, as they are coming through, you can get a nice peek on them. It's a very solid spot, and as you look from it from this angle, you can see that that is barely noticeable at all. So they're coming through that door, they're not going to see you. So really guys, if you are up here, so if I go like that into the vault, and I obviously start to shoot, then I can wait for him to come in, he's going to come through, and it's an easy just shot on him, and he's going to be dead. It's a nice little spot, no one's going to notice you at all, but I suppose the only downside is you will kind of like be spotted by the door, but I suppose if you're up here, then you can get a nice, like if I can get back up, you can get a nice flick going back up, which can cover you. You've got nothing above you, no hatches, which makes you really secure. But now what I'm going to do is get someone else there so it looks like from my actual view if I was to attack him. So guys, I'm pretending to be the attacker, I'm going through, I'll have a look around, I'm not going to notice anything at all, and really, obviously, we know that it's there, the bullets are going to come through, you're going to be like, where's that coming from? But if you're kind of going for the rush, they're not going to see you at all. The only thing that is the downside about it is they can just shoot through and get a few bullets on you. But really, coming through there, the bullets don't go all the way through, because there's like kind of 2 layers before it actually does go through, so it really does help you out. But guys, let's move on to the third spot. So guys, now moving on to the third spot, it's based in this kind of, I'd say lobby area, but kind of on the second floor. And it also the pillar room, just to make sure you are for those like proper people who want to know the rooms. So basically all you want to do is come over to this table. I've already hidden out the chair so you know what to do. It just takes a simple melee and boom, it's easy. Then from there you want to go under, push through, and you want to kind of push around and turn around. Like the actual spots yesterday, you want to make sure you can get your feet behind, and the best way to do it is kind of behind the chair. Now once you can get the actual kind of spot like this, and your legs are moving back and forward, and you can get the right spot, then it works really well. So guys, on a camera, if your legs are sticking out, it looks something like that. It doesn't look particularly great, but really if you can get your legs going back just enough, obviously you can just poke your head out, making sure your legs go all the way back, and it should look something a lot better, and it will look something like that. Now it disguises you a lot, you can keep an eye down there, they're not going to really notice you, and because of these spots being brand new, they're not going to know you're there at all, which is kind of the best part about them. But guys, apart from that, that's an easy spot. I'm not going to do much in it because I covered a similar one in yesterday's video just to make it easier. But guys, let's move on to the fourth spot. Now guys, moving on to the fourth spot, which is the penultimate spot, the next one is going to be in the kitchen, but this one's based in the bakery. I'm going to cover this quickly because I've only got a few actual seconds left in the round, but it'll be easier for me to cover. So what you want to do is come to this bit here. All you have to do is pretty much just go crouch or prone even and just pretty much stay in this little corner. Now when you look at it, there's only now one window because they blocked some windows off. You come over to here, you're not noticeable at all. So you can get a nice little peek as soon as they come through this actual kind of barricade, which is the main barricade they come through to obviously get that wall done. Then you can just stay there, get a nice peek, and I know myself, if I was to come through, I'm not going to look down there because it's so hard. It's even better because 1, your legs kind of get caught in between this so your legs don't show, and 2, you're also covered by this window, which is an area where they do come through. So guys, that's that full spot, and now what I'm going to do is go on to the 5th spot in the second round. But yeah, I'll see you in a minute. So guys, what you want to do is come into the actual kitchen area, kind of where like the preparation and kind of cooking stove bit area is right here. Then from there, I got my friend to put my shield down, and this is the shield placement you want to do. So it's kind of in between there, but a bit forward, and the best way to do it is when you're in his position, you want to get that back corner lined up with that kind of little metal tray, like bucket thing. So you want to get it lined up with that. Then from there, afterwards, what you want to do is come to this section here, get the vault button, as you can see right there, push forward and get the vault button at the same time. So what should happen, you should go straight across and over to this point here. Then from there, this is the point where you want to do, and you want to go prone. Now, for some reason, you go into the actual kind of like, I suppose, the shelf thing, and you start to hover, and it gives you a nice little spot. Now, necessarily, you don't have to go prone. I'm going prone just because it gives me more of like a better view and more hidden. But say, for instance, you wanted to go crouch, it will look something like this. It gives you a nice advantage. You can check all the corners, you can check over there, and it's similar to the last season where you had obviously cafe being normal as it was, you had the fridges and hiding up there. It's very similar to this, so you can just pretty much stay in this corner, be very hidden, and it's helpful. Now at some points you may get glitched and you may start floating in between this shelf, which is a very common occurrence, but I wouldn't recommend trying to go for it because otherwise it will go a bit weird. But guys, that's kind of the whole floating bit, and that's what I was talking about. You can't really see everything, but you know, it's a cool spot. But apart from that, I would recommend going crouch, go right in the corner, aiming down so you're very hidden, and especially if you're in a black uniform, you'll be kind of covered by the whole kind of shadow area. But with that said, those are the 5 spots. I hope you did enjoy. If you did enjoy those spots, then make sure to like button and tell me if you want to see any other maps, obviously being that the new operation. I've probably got some more spots I could find on Cafe, but tell me what you think and there will be a gameplay later. So today is the first of the 3 uploads. But apart from that, if you're new here, hit the subscribe button, the like button, put on the notification button because I upload at least once a day. And until next time, see ya.